Hey, YouTubers. This. I'm I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some votes, some down votes, some negative comments, but I gotta be honest. I gotta keep it real. Trayvon mother and father need to sit down. Trayvon mother and father used the black community to get justice or attempt to get justice for his son. And I'm gonna tell you why I say this. The moment the story broke, it was black men and women out here on YouTube, Facebook, whatever other social media site, they got the ball rolling. Okay. Then you had Reverend Sharpton, Reverend Jackson, NWCP, of various political organizations or black groups that joined in and gave voice or have organized people. And I remember when I first saw the news where Fox actually wanted to make a thing about the Black Panthers being down there. And the Black Panther said, hey, this man's been walking around for such and such amount of time, and he shot a 17-year-old child, and they said we want to put a $10,000 reward on him. Now I know the media talk about bounty, and and I can't remember if they said bounty, maybe they did, but nonetheless, that's normal when somebody does something. You want to know their whereabouts and stuff. This person murdered our own. Now, Zimmerman could have easily been tracked down or been hunted down. Somebody could have harmed him, but nobody did that. But the media, with the help of Fox and its right wing organizations or other sister organizations, kept saying race war, kept throwing riot out when black people never said those things. In fact, a lot of us said let's not even mention that because this is what they want. They want to happen. This is election season, and I've told you guys they're going to start throwing stuff out. They're going to make this political. And eventually, everybody kept saying, when the president going to say something? People on Fox, CNN, MSNBC. And part of me, like, I wish he wouldn't say anything because a lot of times when we want Mr. Obama to say something, that everybody quick to say, you don't want him to talk. He's not the black president. He's the president of the United States. But when white folks start saying they want to hear President Obama speak, it's an ulterior motive. Now, Trayvon, mother and father, was making it seem as if the black community has somehow did something, said so wrong. They dismissed the Black Panther Party. I get that to a degree, but I'm like, okay, you alienate the people who are going to be in your corner, cause better believe it's Klan and Nazi in that part of the country. Then Geraldo and them insults them. They accept the apology, then goes on his show. Then now they went on Bill O'Reilly's show. Now everybody at Fox News is talking about don't rush a judgment. Where was that consideration for Trayvon when Zimmerman shot him? When was that consideration when all the pundits were trying to make Trayvon out to be some type of thug or gangbanger or bad kid? Now, I understand they're mourning for their son. I get it. I never lost a loved one in a violent way, using natural causes, that kind of thing. I never lost a friend to violence. If I did, it was using natural causes, maybe a car accident, something like that. Okay. So it's hard for me to understand what's going through their mind. But they, as black people, and they old enough to know better, why the fuck would you go on Fox News and sit down with Bill O'Reilly? Why would you go and interview with Geraldo Rivera after these people basically said your son was a criminal? But yet you give the middle finger to the black community who's out there supporting you. See, this is why I say some of my brothers and sisters are opportunists. And people gonna say, well, they're grieving, Harvey, And like I said, I get that to a degree. But I'm gonna tell you something. All the crap that's gone on in this country, I still remember what my white counterparts have done. Okay? You couldn't get me going on Fox News and sitting in front of Bill O'Reilly after all the racist shit he said about blacks. Then he's going to try to turn around him, Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, and the rest of them going to turn this around on Al Sharpton and Reverend Jackson. Reverend Jackson and Reverend Sharpton gave a natural face to this story. Let's be honest. Okay? None of these black celebrities have come out in full force and say, we're going to support this family. We're going to get this family legal assistance. It was brothers and sisters like you and I standing with them. Now you get up here and go on Fox News. You interview with these bastards that's been trying to browbeat your son. Now they talking about let's not rush a judgment. But this Fox network got they start pushing that shit during the O.J. Simpson trial, saying he's guilty. He must be guilty. When all the evidence, even if you go back and take an objective look, was still questionable. People forget how Fox and MSNBC and them thrive and CNN got popular during that time. But you always got brothers and sisters going on these networks giving these white folks the benefit of the doubt. Yes, I'm mad at Trayvon's mother and father. They sit here and make as if the black community done something wrong. Wait a minute, we out here standing with you and going to see justice for your son. But yet you telling us to stand down? Yes, you tell us, well, I don't know Reverend Sharpton doing this. I haven't watching that much news. See, this is why I say, brothers and sisters, we got to learn to pick our battles. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to step back from this one. Because the last 3 weeks, I've been trying to rationalize what they're doing. I've been trying to rationalize. They're using us to get out here. As usual, brothers and sisters use us to fight their battles. Then when they get what they want, they don't know us anymore. This kind of reminded me of the Gina 6 thing when everybody was going out there supporting, sending money, and those assholes took pictures of them with the money that people's donating to them. This is why we're so fucking divided, because brothers and sisters don't think. Fox is not a friend to the black community. I don't know why these pundits or these men and women or these celebrities go on that network. It's bad enough CNN is trying to hedge their bets. It's bad enough that people keep insinuating that blacks only ones that have riot when you have a history, not just in this country, but around the world, everybody doing something dumb. And if you had to take history and look at it, blacks ain't done that much of rioting. Didn't they just didn't some college team, was that I forget, was it Kentucky, whoever won the basketball tournament, didn't they have a riot in that was it Kentucky, I believe? Didn't the man get shot and lost his foot? Didn't they riot at Penn State when they fired the coach, the one that just died? See, this is what I say. Our people don't get it. We sit here and we always looking for somebody to befriend. The Trayvon mother and father ought to be ashamed of themselves. The Fox led the charge. They led the charge. Now they putting these stories out where he get a fair trial. Wait the fucking minute. When black men and black women get accused of shit, they don't have such restraint. And the only reason why Zimmerman is getting the benefit of the doubt because of his Jewish daddy. Let's keep it real. She spoke and said, I thought the shoe was an accident. Then they said, oh, I misspoke. The lawyer them supposed to keep them away from the fucking microphones at this time. Because they're going to use her words against her. This is why I tell brothers and sisters, we need to step back because these people do not want to be our friends. Here it is, Bobby Rush got in the Congress and put the hoodie and stuff on. Where's all the other Democrats showing solidarity, saying, no, we're going to stand with this brother? Because this is a history of people killing our children, our men and women. But when last year, when Gabby Giffords got shot in the head, and those 9 people, everybody was like, we need to have a moment of silence. We have a moment of prayer. Look how the racial lines have been divided in this country. And they try to make it simple how blacks did this. We get shot down every day. And the first thing they said at Fox, well, it was black on black crime. Blacks get killed every day. Why are they tripping now? Why is Sharpton and Jackson coming out now? I'm telling you right now, they don't want us to have any humanity. And when you got black men and women like Trayvon Martin, mother and father, going on Fox, giving them cover, interviewing with Bill O'Reilly, sitting there and interviewing with Geraldo Rivera, you're just a slap in the face. So I suggest y'all brothers and sisters step back. Don't get yourself in trouble out here supporting them when they throw a middle finger up to us like that. You telling the Black Panthers to stand down. The Black Panthers ain't causing no racial strife. Fox News and its counterparts are.